Hi there, come on in and take a seat. You are absolutely in the right place. Today, I'm going to walk you through a quick explainer on how we naturally manage food poisoning and diarrhea while keeping you completely safe. I really want you to understand exactly what's happening in your body and how the treatment protocols we use are going to help you recover gently and effectively. Okay, so here is our treatment plan for today. Safety and hydration first, the homeopathic approach, common homeopathic remedies, dosing and recovery diet, and finally, knowing the red flags. Let's dive right in.
Starting with Section 1, Safety and Hydration First. This is our absolute immediate priority. Sitting there holding your stomach, you are probably wondering exactly what caused this. It's always the first question I get. Doc, did I eat something bad or did I catch a bug?
Well, the symptoms of food poisoning and a stomach flu often overlap a ton. Food poisoning usually hits right after a suspicious meal, like a lukewarm buffet, while a stomach flu spreads through close human contact. But here's the thing, we're actually going to focus on treating your specific symptoms rather than obsessing over the label. Whether it's a virus or a toxin, our immediate safety protocols are exactly the same. Listen, the crucial point here is avoiding dehydration. It's the absolute biggest short-term danger when you're actively losing fluids. You need to sip water frequently and, honestly, more importantly, use an oral rehydration solution, or ORS. That solution replaces your fluids and your critical electrolytes in the exact right balance. Plain water simply cannot do that. Then, once the worst of the vomiting finally eases up, we can start to gently introduce clear soups and bland foods. I know it feels awful right now, but I want to completely reframe how you look at this. Think about this for a second. Diarrhea is actually your body's cleansing response. It's working incredibly hard to clear out toxins and infections. It's a brilliant natural defense. Our goal isn't to force an unnatural shutdown of your digestive system, but to partner with your body, support its recovery, and ease that intense cramping. Which brings us to Section 2, the homeopathic approach, and matching your exact symptoms. In homeopathy, we use a core concept called individualization. It literally means matching a remedy to your specific symptom pattern. Two different patients could walk into my clinic right now with what we broadly call food poisoning. But if one got sick from bad seafood and feels freezing cold and restless, and the other got sick from eating way too much rich, fatty food and feels sluggish and hot, I'm going to give them entirely different remedies.
Moving on to Section 3, Common Homeopathic Remedies. Let's find your perfect match.
Our remedy matrix maps this out perfectly. Have nausea and restlessness right after some suspicious food? That's Arsenicum arbum. Dealing with cramping and diarrhea after overeating rich foods? Nux vomica is our go-to. What if you have profuse watery diarrhea with extreme weakness? That points to Veratrum album. Or maybe a loudly gurgling belly with sudden explosive stools? We target that with Podophyllum. Let's zoom in on a few specifics. If you tell me your stomach feels terribly weak and empty, and things are running out, literally like an open faucet, my mind goes straight to phosphorus. That's especially true if you're also feeling unusually fearful and you have this intense thirst for ice-cold water. Now, if your upset stomach comes after eating really rich fatty foods, like heavy pastries or ice cream, we look at pulsatilla. What's absolutely fascinating here is the emotional component. We see this all the time with little ones after a birthday party. They eat too much cake, their tummy hurts, and they just want to be held, comforted, and given lots of sympathy. That emotional need is a massive clue for us. And here is one of the wildest things about the gut-brain connection. If your body's physical overreaction is triggered purely by the stress of an upcoming event, like a massive final exam, a public speech, or even just party anxiety, Argentum nitricum can be a game changer. The digestive tract literally mirrors the mind's anxiety, causing sudden green diarrhea right when you're anticipating that stressful moment. Crazy, right? All right, Section 4, Dosing and Recovery Diet. Let's talk about healing at home. Here are your dosing directions for home. Step 1, take a single dose of a lower potency remedy, like a 30C. Step 2, wait. I know waiting is literally the hardest part when you feel this uncomfortable, but you have to let the medicine work with your body. Step 3, you only repeat the dose if your improvement lags significantly or stalls out completely. To support your physical recovery, you're going on a very soothing, simple diet. Small portions. I want you sticking strictly to bananas, rice, toast, or clear broths. Absolutely no spicy foods, no heavy, oily meals, and skip the large portions of dairy until your system completely resets. You gotta give your gut a break. Finally, Section 5. Knowing the red flags and exactly when to seek urgent medical care. As your doctor, my top priority is your safety, so we have firm boundaries for home care. If you see signs of severe dehydration, like dizziness, fainting, or minimal urine, or if you see blood in your vomit or stool, you stop. If you have severe, worsening abdominal pain, a high fever that won't settle, or if your symptoms drag on for more than 2 to 3 days without improvement, you skip the home care and go to an emergency clinic or call me back immediately.
I really hope this explainer has demystified your symptoms and given you total confidence in your recovery plan. Your body is incredibly smart. It is doing the heavy lifting right now to clear out what shouldn't be there. So I'll leave you with this as you head home to rest. Are you ready to actually listen to what your body's cleansing response is trying to tell you? Take good care of yourself, stay strictly hydrated, and you are going to get through this in no time.